It's the Pacers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Lakers. Back on the road tomorrow. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
Seeing where the Lakers are, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. Pieces seem to fit, and they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. We've got Hood. Mahimi is out there with Frazier. Then there's Hill, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here is Hill. Really had an off game against the Cavaliers. Never got into his rhythm. He gets hauled in by Los Angeles. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Mahimi dishes to Hill. Count that one.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Fry passes to McDaniel. He feeds it to DeRozan. Here's Fry. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Cleveland.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
Clock at 4. And George, here we go. Randall grabs the board.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to McDaniel. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Handle no good. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Fry. He started by Hill. Fry passes to McDaniel. He dishes it to Young. Here's Fry. Pacers with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Frazier with a screen on Young. And George kicks to Hill. To Hood, and stolen by Fry. It's 2-on-1, and here they go. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Fry.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Indiana's shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. From 15 feet away, good.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Hill kicks to Frazier. Deflects the pass. George. An easy layup after coming off the pick. George has got his second basket of the game.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Lakers rank in the league right now. First in shooting percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizards. That's his first foul. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. Mahinmi kicks to George. Passes it to Mahinmi. 6 to shoot. Randall grabs the board. Lakers leading by 5. Leaner from distance. Again, the Lakers.
So reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hill dishes to Hibbert. It's George on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 6.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Fry with the ball. He picked up 36 points in the last 20 games against Atlanta.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he was doing with really spreading that ball around.
Now here is Hill. Tee right on him. Mahinmi passes to Hibbert. Shot from 12. And he nails the jumper. Hibbert's got his first 2 points.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Young in the corner.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And let's get your take. Now, here's Rubio. Here's Clarkson. No good trying to beat the buzzer. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast break.
Fry, he's in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Johnson. And it's Hill, and it's Rubio in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He finished with 36 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance at Clark here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night. I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Rubio kicks to Hill. Hill left side. Now here's Fry, guarded by Mayo. Fry dishes to Johnson. At the teardrop, and he gets the bucket. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Beverly, the pass to Frazier. Outside for George. Feeds it to Mahinmi. And good on the basket. Hook it. Mahinmi's got his first basket of the night. Lakers leading by 7. Rubio kicks the Fry. Inside runner. That's good. Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
So both teams making some changes. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks, Doris. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside DeRozan. Screen by Young. McDaniel, defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. And DeRozan. Here we go. Nice D from Frazier.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Hood gets to George. Left side, George. That is good. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
The feed to DeRozan. Randall with a screen for DeRozan. Off the left rim and out.
Couldn't convert. Nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Julius Randle, 3rd.
And you look at that list, most of the guys there have that unique combination of power and finesse. A very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And that kind of combo blend is what can turn a good offensive big man into a great one, fellas.
Fry, good. Fry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
George passes to Hood. Outside Hill. And the pass to Hibbert. A baseline J. That doesn't go either for him. Lakers leading by 7. And here is Fry. 8 points for him. Up and in on the way. Fry's got 10 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
On the wing, George. Here's Hood. DeRozan defending. Shot from free throw range. And he overshot that one, missing.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
They get it again. Here's Fry. Here's Randall. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. He has 6.
He's just going to punish you on the glass. And it's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance passes.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Young. And the Pacers also making a change. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Paul George. Hill with it. He's against Fry. Good. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fella.
And here is Los Angeles now. Randall dishes to Fry. Pass to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Clarkson. Gets down the step back Jay. Clarkson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
You know, he's a little bit of an unknown commodity, Kevin. I mean, he may be able to use that to his advantage, sneak up on some folks.
Pick up by Hill. Here's Frazier. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And Fry gets to Clarkson.
And now a look at George Hill, some of the numbers for him. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 9 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Frazier. And it's Mayo in for George Hill. Clarkson passes to Randall. This is to DeRozan. Baseline J. Jump shot is good. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The kick out to Mayo. Good. The pass to Dellavedova. The dish to Hibbert. No luck. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
To the middle and stolen by Fry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to McDaniel. Shot clock at 6. And DeRozan. There we go. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Here's Dellavedova. No good on that last second attempt there. And
with the score of your Lakers.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have...
in the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Indiana, they've got Paul George, George Hill out there with Hood. Then there's Frazier, and it's Mahinmi in at the center. Hill dishes to George, takes the 3, good on the shot. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
They set the pick. Now, here's Fry. Tight defense on him. He kicks it to DeRozan. On the outside, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. You look at Fry, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Paul George.
You know, each of these guys has been a big help to their teams with some of the league's best takeaways. They just seem to have a knack for coming up with steals. It's a combination of effort and tenacity.
And the second free throw, good. Pacers trailed by 13. Hill with it. Now guarded by Fry. Outside, George. Right side, George. Outside, Hill. Just 5 on the clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
simple. Got him good there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 11. And Fry kicks to Randall. He feeds it to DeRozan. Fry with the ball. He's against Hill. The baseline J. Fry, good. Fry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in opponent field goal percentage. Fifth in opponent offense. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
Hey, Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number one in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothered. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another.
Not loose. Kicks it to Beverly. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Good, can't get it to go.
Now still a great start to the half. They're hitting their first three even before that miss.
Here's Fry. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Here's Mahimi. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Rubio outside, hung up top. Now here's Randall. Frazier covering. They get it back. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. Pacers trailed by 20.
Probably should hold for one shot here. Clock is on their side.
Yeah, no-brainer. They can hold it for the last shot.
Pass to Dellavedova. He dishes it to Mayo. With 1 on the clock. No good. Now let's take a look at our assist. Presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Fry in at point guard. Hill is out there at DeRozan. And it's McDaniel at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Indiana shooting around 40% from the floor here. Frazier outside. Shot from 12. Here's Hibbert, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Hibbert's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Here's Fry. DeRozan, a screen on Hill. 5 on the clock. There's the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Hill kicks to Dellavedova. Hibbert with a screen on DeRozan. Hood, the pass to Hibbert. To the inside. Young with the steal. Now Fry. Feeds to Hill. Floats one. Here's McDaniel. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, and the Lakers lead by 20. Dellavedova dishes to Frazier. Hibbert with a screen on Hill. Shoots from 12. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fry passes to McDaniel. Hill kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. Outside DeRozan. Lots of room. Good. He hits the jump shot. Now here is Hill. They get a hand on it. Here's Fry. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you gotta marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Good. Kicks to Frazier. Can't connect from short range.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Rosen dishes to Fry. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
A good night so far for the Wizard. 16 points and 4 steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
It really does seem like he's been one step ahead of everybody else out there, anticipating plays so well.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Mahimi comes in for Roy Hibbert. And Paul George is subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Indiana also making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Frazier. For Hood, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Hill. Randall passes to Fry. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Mahimi. Pacers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty neat showing for them. And then George with the jam. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Now, here's Fry. Defended by Beverly. Fry, good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
There's a screen. George passes to Torres. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Fry with the ball. Now the feed to Johnson. The pass to Randall. To the middle. Here's Fry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fry's got 22 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
And that one's good. Beverly.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Fry kicks to Young. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here, and Randall throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
I don't think they've been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I don't think Coach is pleased with that aspect of the game right here.
Hill, he's checked in for Nick Young. Johnson dishes to Hill. Johnson the screen. Fry passes to Hill. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Beverly, and the block by Johnson. Johnson with it. George picks him up. Johnson kicks to Hill. Back to Johnson. Hill sets the screen for Johnson. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And Beverly kicks to George. To the inside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Now, here's Fry. Defense right on him. On the wing, Johnson. It's tipped. Now, here is George. Guarded by Fry. Outside, George. Now, here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good, George.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Los Angeles.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
Well, they're going to win again. Same result as the previous matchup between these two clubs.
And it's the last time they meet this year, so that'll make it a sweep of the season series.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team. And, boy, what a game it was for the Wizard. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on defense that put them in the driver's seat.
Pass to Clarkson. Dishes it to Fry. He kicks to Johnson. On the wing. No luck. And Indiana will come the other way.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Here's Beverly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
There's the pick. There's the dish to George. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mahimi. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Fry. Good.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.